Hello, everybody. We're back with some more Call of the Sea. Started this last week. Today's day two. Day two, kind of a puzzle mystery game with feels like some like Cthulhu-esque vibes. There's definitely some weird, freaky stuff going on. Yeah. Along with sneezes, I have cake. So, I figure whenever I successfully do a puzzle, I'm going to reward myself with cake. That's how we're going to do it today. That's how we're going to do it today. All right, let's continue. We made good progress the other day, it felt like. I got stuck, semi-stuck a couple times. It is a little... It is a little frustrating that this game doesn't have, like... I don't think it has hints, like a hint system. Okay, I'm just refreshing myself. So we did this, and we got the lights on. Okay. Yeah, this was the last place we were, so we're moving forward. We did the sea level thing, we made the music happen. This was getting the waterfall to move so that we could turn the power on. Yeah. Okay. Still don't. There's still a whole... There's a whole empty page there. That worries me. I missed something. Yeah. Open the water hatch, and now the waterfalls carry a lot of water. Enough to move the turbine's wheel, yep. Generator needs a bit of a tune-up. I thought we... Oh, wrong button. I thought we did the... We did the tune-up part. Didn't we make it... We turned it all on and made it go. Powerful. I thought. Didn't we? Yeah. I lit up all the buttons. Yeah. Okay. So it's on. We turned this on. This was... Yeah, we looked at all that. Okay. And now I think we're doing kind of a music game again. Yeah, Frank died. Oh, I came in and I turned this on. Basically, we're playing connect the electricity. So that came out here, and then it came out and went up there. Okay, so we got to climb back up that again. I think is what it's where we were. Hey, what do you know? What do you know? I had an idea of what we were doing, and it was... I stopped us right in the right place. Just couldn't... I don't know what's going to happen when we... Basically another sound system thing. We have to use sounds to manipulate stuff, but from one of the things we read, we don't... Not the same sound as before.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
That wasn't me, folks. That wasn't on me. That's not my fault.
Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I?
Well, Dorothy, this isn't Kansas anymore. I mean, I guess we're gonna walk this way.
I can feel the fever rising. Oh, God, no. My illness. Is it coming back? Was this an ocean? An ocean that dried up?
Oh, there's the symbol.
My cane.
You're the one that was like, I'm fine. I'll leave it behind on the boat. Said no one with chronic mobility issues ever.
To find water. My bed. Another memory of my illness. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed?
Why is it a single bed? They were very wealthy. Questionable. What is this? Leave it to Beaver? Come on.
I'd better find some shade before
Give me
I
a
dry
break.
right up.
Give me a break. Shade.
The horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again.
Oh, well, it's gonna move this way.
I can't take much more of this. I feel woozy. Is that a house? That's not a house. That's our house in Englewood. Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
¿Por qué no los dos?
That's our mailbox, too. Harry? Are you home?
Well, you wanted water.
I miss you so much, old pal.
Okay. He's got to turn things over.
A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing them out shortly after that day.
Love what you've done with the place. Yeah, I'll let you go. Okay. You go up.
I am definitely losing my mind.
Upstairs.
I don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you... Harry gave me this necklace after one of his scavenger hunts. It's a photo of my mother and me. She had just gotten worse from her illness. The happiest day of my life. And one of... The Everhart twosome. What a duo. Checkmate in 3 moves.
Why do they have so many newspapers? Oh, hey. It's one of those protective totems. That shouldn't be here. Turn the radio on? No. Oh, and that's from the island as well.
My mother's music box. Yet again.
From Yantley?
Cousin Robert? But I don't have any cousins. What a sweet melody.
That's got to be the sound that you have to make. Dun, 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 dun. Right. They better not make me recreate that by a sound, because I can't. I won't know.
Ah, what was that? Another vivid dream? And my music box again, but it wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
What happened? Oh, I was going to say, what happened to the ladder? It was on the ground.
I'm not going back up there. The fuse box is already providing electricity to this entire setup.
But it wasn't... Okay. Whatever. Right.
Nakal? They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever, old pal. His low spirits are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looked so thin.
He was dying. We know this. Okay. So... Where do I go?
I've lived more in these last 2 days than in the previous 6 years. With my illness, I'd forgotten about the kind of person I am. I might not be daring, but I am determined. Love gave me strength, but it also gave me something to lose. These drops of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good. Are these figures singing like a choir? Homemade loudspeakers, probably to amplify the sound.
I'm thinking, with it pouring down rain, it's the perfect time to start messing with electrical equipment.
Homemade loudspeakers,
Right?
probably to amplify the sound.
Right? Let's go grab this metal handle and pull. Nothing could have gone wrong, man. Never.
I haven't sung since I got sick, but let's give it a shot.
I mean, I would have gone with Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive, but this works too.
That was quite a show.
Yeah, should we turn that off, or?
So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warning, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. Is that clear enough for you?
Hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate it. Yes. It's working. Come on. Yes. It's working!
Is something wrong, Harry?
The ground. The ground is shaking. No. No!
No, 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 I can't!
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool. You're going to kill us all.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Maybe.
This feels like hallowed ground.
Why is there... Okay. Sure. Fair enough. Whose place is this? Because it doesn't feel like anybody made it in, or else the door would have still been open. I don't know. I guess maybe everything just reset. How did he figure out the audio? I don't know.
Are they bathing him in black ooze?
How do you know it's a him?
His hands are changing, like in my dream. Look at those spots. They look like mine.
You're
Now
part
he's
fish person.
some sort of man-fish?
It's usually called a merman. But sure.
Fish of every size and shape. This looks like the same kind of elevator that was in the campsite. These patterns look too familiar. She sounds worried for him, I think.
Get in the bottom.
Where is this taking me?
Ah. Well, that was obvious.
Looks like I'm inside the giant fish head that I saw from below. I've seen this symbol in the mural several times. I guess it can be applied to both water and black ooze.
Oh, we're taking notes. We're taking notes again.
It's amazing how words and symbols can keep their meaning after thousands of years. This one was easy, I think.
My dear old pal, Nora. I wish I could write something else, but a long time ago I promised you I would never lie to you. So here goes. There is no cure for your illness. What you carry in your blood is changing you, and it will keep changing you until it's done, whatever that means. There is nothing we can do to stop it. My dear old pal, my partner, the love of my life. I am so sorry. I've made so many mistakes. All those deaths because of me. Frank, DeWitt, Roy. All for nothing. Maybe Teodoro is right. Maybe we can return to the beach and build a raft to get back to Papeete. Maybe in less than a month, I could be back.
There's no cure? But he didn't finish the letter. What did you do, Harry? Where are you? I know for sure that you didn't go back home, so what? What do I do now? Are you still on the island? I have to find you.
All right. Razor blade. Well, at least there's no blood on it, so we know that's not where Harry went.
God's blood. Does this mean that... Is this related to me somehow, to my disease? So that's how you mark the symbol's orientation.
The north and the wheel causes the symbol to change. Quadrant.
I'm starting to understand this language.
Well, I'm glad you are.
This one was really hard to figure out. Good job, Harry. Well done, Harry. Boy, am I lucky that you did the hard part of figuring things out. John McCormack's Dear Old Pal of Mine? Our favorite song. A complex pattern.
Snake, awesome. I have no idea what the context of that question is. We're not even playing Warhammer 40k. There's nothing about this stream that says Warhammer 40k, so yeah. So transformation, liquid life, eternal. So 1, 2. So we have to figure out. We have to turn, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4 into these things. Do we start over there? I guess we can find out. I don't see the. That's weird. Okay. That's. It should have. Well, it does have 2 on the left. So what happens if we push this thing? Like what's changing? Anything?
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
We're changing the.
Someone punched the wall so hard that they bled. Was it you, Harry?
Probably. Like they're making a sound, but I don't understand what's changing. Anything's changing? I think I'm overthinking it.
A broken liquor bottle. Is this Harry's? He hates booze. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did?
I mean, both maybe? So it's got to do with this transforming the words, and I'm clearly not picking that up. Like combining symbols to create new symbols, but so for one, they want God's blood, right? Which is a combination of like, well, I don't even know. I don't see it's got a part of this, but maybe it's with this and something else. Maybe it's a combination of three of them. I don't know. Destined inevitable transformation is this plus this one. I don't get why that. Arg, arg. Yeah, this one's got, this is the straight line, this is the curve. So this one is like three things together. Literally the liquid of eternal life, I guess is what it's saying. But what is, how do I make, what's it, VIP time? All right. Back up here. Here's the thing. But how do you do the last part? I think what frustrates me is I don't see any visible change when I'm doing stuff that makes any sense to me. Like, did anything change there? All right, so I don't. The lack of feedback here is killing me. And he just painted numbers on here. But how do we get from the painted numbers to this being what it's supposed to be? That like leap, it doesn't. Doesn't make sense to me. And like, do we set something up and then push this, or do we have to get all 4 of them and push this? Like, here's the symbol. And it's basically like that one. It's this series right here is what we're doing. But, whereas what's listed, but that doesn't, I mean, that's definitely the same series repeated over and over. But when they say you're changing so like this is the North Star. So if I rotate this, then these now technically are now positioned on the bottom too. But I don't know what that means. In terms of the symbol. Like, what did it do? I mean, it doesn't change anything up here. Visually. And there's not a sideways one on any of these that I can see. I don't think it's just an X. That's weird. If I push that, it's just going to take me down, right? I'm supposed to go down? I think that door is supposed to open. I mean, I can start doing like combinations of things, but I don't know that it matters. It feels like some combination of those 4 things will then open that door. But again, I don't know if like I have to do it one at a time. Well, it looks like I'm not gonna get to eat cake today. No, I still want a chocolate cake. Come on. It's frustrating that it takes 3 combinations. Like, this is 3 symbols in one. It's all 3 of these right here. But I don't know how that matches with 2, 3, and 3 in any orientation. I mean, I could always try to match up the orientation of these two, but then this is just on its own. Like, and their relationship here is just overlaid. It's not like it's in different rotations. So it's not like this is changing. So why is there a change in it? Like, that's what I don't understand the link. It causes the symbol to change quadrant. What's like, yeah, I mean, it moves where this note, oh, son of a. They're talking about here. Okay. Okay. Oh, son of a. Okay. I think I might have it now. That was not straightforward. Okay, so when this is, well, no, even then, I'm not sure this is correct. Okay, let's go. So if that puts, we put that there. Transformation. We need eternal. No, that's not really. Do we have anything interactable? Okay. It's this one. Just play with. That would have made a combination. Is it the right one? No. Doesn't seem to be. That would have put top left, which would have been like the filler there if you're trying to combine 4, but I don't think you're trying to combine 4. That doesn't work everywhere. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to start it. I hate that they make the... We have to do the... Do number 1 first. Because that's like the most complicated one, it feels like. It's interactable. I'm not gonna solve this so much as I'm gonna try to brute force it. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out. When in doubt, there are a limited number of combinations. Well, limited. I shouldn't say limited. There's a fixed number of combinations. There's a fixed number of combinations. That doesn't mean limited. This is the most frustrating thing. utterly unenjoyable to play. This part. Well, don't say anything, Delkin, because I don't. We're gonna process of a limit. If I can figure out, if I can maybe get this to just even give me some kind of visual feedback, then I'll have something to go off of. But until I see visual feedback somewhere, I got nothing. Hey, Necronus. Something with these circles too? Ugh. Is it rotating those maybe? No, no, no. Yeah, no, that's, yeah, we're doing the right thing. I think. I don't know. I didn't map these combinations out ahead of time. Should be. Something else that could be signaling anything. I can't. Hey, Shavik. Welcome to Gar Doesn't Get to Eat Cake Day. I don't like the sound of that either. That's not how this is supposed to work. Come on. Got myself a nice piece of cake. And I was like, every time I solve a puzzle in the game, I'm gonna take a bite. Thinking, hey, you know, by the time we finish the stream, I'll have eaten the whole slice of cake. First puzzle. No idea. Just trying to brute force it, and even that's not working. Because I'm probably trying to brute force it the wrong way. The wrong way. But there, I've got there's no context, like, of whether I'm doing. The only reason I know that I'm doing it, well, I feel like I'm doing it wrong because I'm not seeing. I think this has to do something, but even that could be wrong. I could be missing the indicator completely. So, I don't know. It feels like, I mean, they're having you punch stuff. It feels like I should, if it works, I should be able to push the middle of that button. Not getting in. I don't want to hit yet. No, we're still. I haven't utterly failed yet. There's still one set of combinations after the one we're on. So this goes back, and then this is the final combination. Okay, not doing it. Now I know why the guy threw the bottle of alcohol against the door. I mean, given enough time, you can brute force this puzzle. The question is do I want to give it enough time? Even after, like, this was the first attempt. Last for this attempt. This is trying to use 3 of them, but it could just be combinations of any of the two. It could be a combinations of three. It could be all four. Oh, I ate lunch. It's not that I'm withholding lunch from myself. It's that I'm withholding a treat from myself because I haven't earned it. No, I ate lunch before the stream. Cake is not. It's not lunch. All right. Yeah. I don't know. That didn't. All the possible vectors for those three have now been tried, and that didn't do anything. So here's the question. I don't want you to just give me a hint out of nowhere. I have questions. The reason I'm only changing the first and third ones wasn't. I changed the first, the third, and the fourth because I was trying to make this symbol from the one, which is a combination of the first, the third, and the fourth. Like their pictures. So I was trying to see, is there some, like, if I combine those three, does it give me what I, like, some combination of rotations? So I rotated this all the way around with these in their current positions. Then I moved this one, and then I rotated it all the way around, and then that one, you know. And I did the combinations, and then I set these back to then, and then I moved this one, and then I did all the combinations of all of it. Like that should have been the full set of combinations. I guess it's not, though, is it? This book? Logbook. Well, you said logbook. I click log. I understand that it changes. I understand this. I understand that it changes my view of the disc. What I don't understand is why the fuck that matters. Right? Like, why does putting these two in any different rotation matter? Like, there's two here, there's one here, there's three, and there's three. I know I understand the murals represent part of the word. I feel like I understand that this is a combination of the three parts of the mural. But what I'm saying is that these symbols and their orientation means absolutely nothing to me. It doesn't, like, the symbol visually doesn't have to change to fit into this, to become this. It's literally this as it is, with this in the middle. Like, all three of these overlaid on top is the symbol. So this means absolutely nothing to me. Okay, okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't like. I think I've got it. I don't like this as a puzzle, but I think I got it. Hold on. Yeah, if this is it, I don't like this puzzle. Hold on, it would start here. No. Yes. Yeah, I don't like this puzzle. But I think I have it now.
This is the right combination.
I don't like that puzzle. Clearly, I clearly didn't like that puzzle. Alright, I can have a piece of cake. Or a bite of cake. I don't like.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further. Those are drums of some sort. What is that thing? Is that the outline of a hand?
Why does that look odd? Why, you can't do that? Lady, what's your problem?
I can sing, but I'm awful when it comes to playing music.
Oh no.
This technology never ceases to amaze.
And frustrate. This cake isn't alive. I bought a cake, like a box cake. Just couldn't find the recipe for the homemade cake. It was the most garbage. That like Betty Crocker, like, oh my god, it was horrible. Yeah. Oh.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless
But it will.
there's something different about
Yeah,
my hand.
you got spots.
Anyway,
You got
Nora,
the god's blood.
you know what you've got to do.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, that was another puzzle. I get more cake.
My hands. Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
Chapter 5, sunken instead of frozen. That's a choice.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit. Another one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
Come on. Come on, Jesus.
I'm back to being me.
Well, someone made it through.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
Renzo thanks his sidekick.
Bunny Beast, think 46 months. It's the drums.
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
Can't go in there. Just no. It's... Oh. Oops. that part. Just change anything. So. What are you gonna do at the same time? No? Okay. That was silly. Like, why let me flip it around if it, the way it was originally was how it was just supposed to be? I don't understand. I'm not doing anything, by the way. It was just moving.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Oh, technically that was another puzzle.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now? What a quiet and peculiar place.
Hello, dance over. What did I do? No idea.
Some sort of handmade tribal painting. Looks really primitive.
Oh, God.
Primitive hand paintings. I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago. I understood that.
Well, that's missing the hand part.
slaves and masters and... Nicole, although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now. Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will. Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands. It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
Falls from the sky, awakens God, black blood.
Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
Reflections are wild. Oh.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community. The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
Some slaves died, some slaves now water animal.
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
I haven't pushed all the buttons. Is what I'm getting. Maybe I should have kept going where I was going. Who's to say? Down first? Probably.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case. It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I
Well, I
feel
wonder if that
connected
reset. Oh, shoot.
to them somehow.
That was the reset button. Oh, that's a ways over there. Come on.
How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Yes, you are.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well. This reminds me of some prehistoric cave paintings, like in the Cueva de las Manos in South America.
I am scared that I have to push all those in a certain order. But maybe not, because that one, the marking looks correct. I don't know. Let's just hope I have to push them all. There's 5. I've done 2. Right? I think so. Guess we'll find out. Nothing happens, then I gotta do it again. Oh, there was one inside somewhere. Oh. Forget it. I'm just gonna hit the button and start it again. Didn't start it again. One of them was in one of these, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Reset. Okay. Just jump off. Whee! Okay, so the purple spiralies are at the top. That's where we are. And they've got the initiate button up here. It's the white hands, but white hands were at the bottom. The question is, do you start at the bottom and then work your way up? So do we start with white hands? No, then we start. Right? Or do you just have to hit them all? Start with white hands. Oh. Okay. Next one should be yellow hands. This is the one. These are the ones that had one. Yeah, there it is. We will hit that on the way back up because that's the next last one. So were the yellow hands up or down? I don't. That's red. Yellow's gonna be down. I know that I'm like, this is normal walking, this is running. The running still isn't fast enough. No, because this was just where we learned the symbols. Why? Why do you suck at this? Where's the other? That's gonna be purple. That's white. That's smudges. There's gotta be yellow up here. This was just red, and then we keep going up for yellow. That's what it is. Okay. Yep. Next. Smudges back here. They got the fancy voting machine in their own house. It's not outside. Alright. And then we go hitting this button. No. Is there a... I mean, did we miss a voting machine? Somewhere. To make sure before we go hit the button in the middle. Nothing. Okay. Oh. Okay. And that means I get a piece of cake. I like this reward system when it works. When we don't have a puzzle that just frustrates me.
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive. Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Nope, they cost a lot of money. No, wait. Oh, look at the fishies.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods. This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The sunken continent. Was that their punishment? So these creatures are immortal?
Well, if that's true, then where are they? Right? But we haven't seen. That's needs to be opened. Yeah, it's a door. Okay.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free. is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
Hmm. Hmm. That doesn't have a... Here we go with frustrating puzzles again, because...
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seem to worship two gods.
I can't access my journal in here.
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me.
Yeah. What are they saying, though? You get out? No. No. Ah. Missed that one little interaction. Wonderful. Wonderful. Give me a break.
Ah, I made it.
But yeah, I was here over it. Oh. Shit. I mean, I was here already. Door was it? That was silly.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness.
Okay. I like if I push that, it fuck things up. Maybe. No, don't I'm gonna try it without pushing it first.
If I enter the water now, I'll be soaked. Being me, I mean, it's hard to explain this, even to myself.
Isn't that just where we were before? Wouldn't that have been down? I mean, that's probably the ramp up from... Okay, never mind. So maybe we do have to hit this. But then what? Lifts us up, maybe? Can we get to somewhere we need to go up above? No, lowers the water.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
I thought that was going to raise the water back up. I was wrong.
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
Stupid button.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
Why? It's a different place. Okay. Did it just put us back in the same place we were before? But no, it didn't. Looked visually similar.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
How long before you remember that you were looking for your husband and the two other people on his team? We have no idea what happened to him. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just live down here now. Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? Didn't need that. Didn't need that. Hey, toy. Well, we're actually making progress again, so...
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
That's what she said. Wait. Wait. Oh, that literally is what she said, so never mind. Okay. Can I access the journal again? Yes. Well, this would have been nice to know before I... Okay.
That
Access
ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Dead Bob. No. Waiting for it.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't, but you did.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either. Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
How is she? You know what? How is she developing pictures here? Right?
So the
I mean,
guide
come on.
left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived. Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too? A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went? You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance. Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
Oh, pictures of fish. Hmm. Nice. Okay. They must be. If they were scribbled on the wall, they must be important. Really? I think so.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Tearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Tearoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
I know the streamer playing this a while back. They rage quit before they got to where you are now. Probably at the place we kind of started the stream at. I don't know. We started the stream off today at a place that I was like, unenjoyable. And if I had finally dawned on me what they had wanted. It was bad. It was bad. Didn't like it.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
What the hell? Yeah, that's nice. But, you know. Why is there a ladder that we can't get to? Yeah, there's this room that where you go up an elevator and you're in a room. And the only way out is to figure out a puzzle based off 4 murals. And I couldn't stand it. Yeah. And I don't feel like I accomplished anything by completing it either. That's the thing. I don't feel good about it.
Possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death.
Whoops. Didn't Harry read that part? He probably did, and then as a white man in the 20s, he went, well, I'll be fine. Oh. You again. Oh, yeah.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
Well, you're so perceptive. No, gotta start up here, and then go to this one, and then go to this one, and then go to this one. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Almost had it. Oh, I think that was pretty much right for the others. God. Okay. Nope.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Got it. Oh, okay. We're just moving. And we're moving, and we're moving. And up above, you'll see 2 big balls. Circles. Now we're entering a wet, damp, wet cave. Real dark. And yeah, it's just real dark. Completed chapter 5. Okay. I don't think I found a secret thing in chapter 5, but oh well. I don't really care. As long as we make it through this, I'm not hunting for secrets. I'm sorry, chapter 6 what?
It all makes sense.
Gone golfing?
Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or... Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this.
Or you were
night.
unconscious for like 2 weeks. I
It's
mean,
hard to believe everything is real.
you did get electrocuted
Maybe it
and fall
isn't.
off a tower.
Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and...
Not that
everything
we've
will
eaten
be as
anything
before.
since we got here.
My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years? There it is. The sanctuary. So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
Tents over there, but how'd they get tent stuff in here? I give up with this game. Doesn't make any sense.
Black ooze on a petri dish. My God. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? There are drops of dried blood inside this altar. These patterns look too familiar. So I have to put my hand inside? Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out,
We
and
have
its
that.
shape is...
We have that somewhere.
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind. A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Can I use it? This is weird. Okay. Oh, fishy.
give it a try.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
Great. That's wonderful. Oh, we still never did this. Oh. Oh. It was to get you through this so that you understood that, or like, screw that. Didn't need that at all. They were telling you like times, basically. Solved your puzzle without it.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
All the slaves. I hate these people already.
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Let's see that. Come on. Stuck. Oh no, don't. Oh, you son of a game. Come on, game. Ah. Well, this is fun. This is where my character dies. Because they got their foot caught in it. Back in the ground. Where's the last save that I have? Coming into this place. Wow. Yeah. Couldn't move at all. There's no like unstuck button that I'm aware of. Okay, it was right here. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's just not walk into that spot again. Oh, there's the gun.
Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
Why are we could pick that up now.
Trail of blood. Someone was hurt. A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her? If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find.
How do you know
much
it
would
was
be left
Harry?
of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
She might have tried to take the gun
There's
away
a
from
bullet
us.
hole in here.
Shot Harry. You don't know. Automatically assuming. She was the one saying she hated him.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow, damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Didn't hurt you. Well, I mean, it did when you were on land. Now you're not. It's
What
fine.
is this? Looks like the ramblings of a madman. Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That means she took it, and then
Was the
she
blood of
lived through it and
these
sent it to us?
creatures some sort of catalyst? A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
Not going over there again. Not falling for that again. I ain't falling for no banana in the tail pad. Alright. Come on. No. No, 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 no. Back of the hand, back of the hand, not
Oh, I really hope this works.
not the palm. Nobody ever seems to understand how difficult that is going to be to heal correctly and have the use of your hand again afterwards. Nice place you got here. Where's my husband? Oh, it's another.
An
Star
eye
thing.
and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that... That's not the Earth sky. Where am I now?
Clearly, you're on Toral. Okay.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles. I wonder what this means. Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch. It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Oh, don't tell me I got okay. Like if I got stuck again.
Where is this door leading me? A shining constellation. I better draw it.
All right.
I wonder what this means. constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
This starts here and goes up and ends over here. This one, same thing. It's through here. This one is this corner. Yeah. Well, no, hold on. No. Yeah. Then it comes around like that. Yeah, okay. And then this is up here through these four.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What
How do we know?
was it used for?
Is there an order to do that? I'm just going to push a button and find out. Huh. The reset on that is labor intensive. Moving those back into place. Okay.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand. An eye and a star. Look at the star. It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
We have to do a specific combination. It does come in.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
I'll just skip a bunch of something, but go to this room first.
What an odd structure, riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways. Maybe it only hurts the first time.
Nah.
Ah! The second also hurts.
Yeah. You knew that. Oh, that's the dogs. That's the dogs, okay.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
You were right the first time. No one cares about your feelings. You were right the first time. You were trespassing. How to make the new pattern now. I have to like close the other door first. So start with nothing. Start over here. Now the question is, can I reset this? Does it stay open? Yes.
This place is like a labyrinth. It was submerged in black ichor.
Yeah, we knew that. I guess I don't get my hand bitten by the fish again. Because I don't need it. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Like, that was like... this? No. This one? Clearly not. We can do that one. Oh, that change. Oh, it changes. No, no, you're just choosing one. Okay. I choose. I Pikachu choose you. That no, that's not. Right. Yeah, selecting one of the available options. Okay. Well, maybe I have to do this one. Ooh. Ooh. Which one is that one? That one's this. I don't know. I did this one. Right? Yeah. this one. Right? Yeah. This part does this. I could also do this. Then we need something that did that. I don't think we can have that. Feels like I don't have a tattoo ID. We got our hand bit in the one on the right. Just didn't get bit over here. Oh. Didn't see this. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Gee,
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness.
I get it.
But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
That's because you're the narrator.
Oh, come on. One more time. Ah!
No, the cake's still here. I just don't feel like I've solved this puzzle yet. Right? Like just doing these are just pieces. I don't feel like that counts. Okay. So now we've got the that little thing. I feel like that's like let's view from here. So. Yeah, doing this. So we got that. Now we need, which is this one is going to be the one. This one. And then this one has to be. What is the thing? Yep. Two gates stand before you. One of them tells the
Another one
truth,
of
and
those
one of them
gates.
lies.
I have to get into the water again. I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Just take me out. The same spot, but we need to do something. course. Of course.
Again? Seriously? Ow! That hurt! Again.
You gotta bite a cake every time the fish actually gets to jump. Well, that's... No, the point was, whenever I finish a puzzle, it's the reward for finishing the puzzle. I might get 2 bites after this one. This had a lot of pieces to it. This one had a lot of pieces to it. Okay, I gotta turn this one off. Oh, let's see. It's the really wild one. So I think we start here. This one. Yeah, that's that. Right. And then over here is like another one. Basically just, and then we have a thing over here maybe. Nope. How do you do it? That is.
All the doors are open. But where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
Yeah, she does have to use her hand because it's not that it's tattooing her hand, it's moving the black ink inside of her body into the specific position. Yeah. So she does have to actually put her hand in it.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
Yeah. It is creepy.
Black and white figures.
Boy. No. I don't think they want to point that at me. But... Oh, maybe we do want to point that at me.
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Okay, just Step by step by step. Ooh, baby. Wait. These are the white ones. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't. That looks like it would be potentially more helpful. Nope, that wasn't. Didn't mean to move you. Sorry, sorry. Oh look, it's another fish.
Oh, come
What happened to
on.
your hand? Oh, I went fishing.
One more time.
Fun fact, you weren't aware. There's a form of fishing called noodling, where you put your hand in a fish mouth. Like you put it out and you let the fish, like you tickle it so it kind of swallows your hand, and then you grab it so it bites down, and then you pull it out of the water. so so she's actually fishing. This is a form of fishing. It's ridiculous. People love it. I don't. Like they do with catfish. The catfish like back themselves into a bank, and then you just kind of you find it, and then just kind of like get your hand into their mouth. This big old catfish, and then let it bite down and pull it out. No thanks. No thanks. All right. So now we want to reset. And we gotta make the big one. We gotta make that one. Which is not here. So weird. I need a screenshot of this. I don't want to have to look up every time I do this. I mean, I'll look up. I'll put it right here. But I don't want to have to look like. Get over here. Okay. So if we like started here, maybe? Would that be? No. Fits right. Okay. That's that. Then this is this. Yeah. And then this one is. This one's the bit that connects them all. And that's coming over the top. It has to just kick out there, which is what, that one? No, this one. Yeah. Right.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's something written in the floor. It's blood. Frau. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
One Golfin.
What a disturbing mirror. Isn't made of black ichor. I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens. My God. Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony. Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box. Harry, is that you? No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No, no, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it! You knew it wasn't going to work! You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
The same room we were in before.
What really happened? The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
Can't speed up
She
our
used the
movement
dagger
here.
to open the gates and carry out the ritual. You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead.
That's
didn't
what I
she, Harry?
said. Yeah.
Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge.
The Noranomicon. Oh, that's good.
You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Hacha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Dick, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship, a whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us.
Oh, Jesus. Really?
It's my decision to make.
That's, come on. Rude. Rude game. I mean, screw it. Let's do
We
this.
had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself.
Yeah, third choice. Stay in that room
Myself
forever.
anymore.
Exactly.
I have to accept what I truly
Hey,
am
Lucky Rider.
and leave you behind. I'm going back home. What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Ichor. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry.
Harry who? Beanie? Wait.
Efenglui awachnagel.
Would you call me?
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind
join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine. I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.
That's it. Did it. Did it. How many achievements did I not get? 14. Wow. Okay. 12 of them are hidden. Okay. I didn't find all the murals on the island. And I did not find all the story logs. Okay. And then there's a dozen that are hidden. Great. That's fine. That's fine. That's too many for me to care about. All right. Let me change things up a bit.